Alright guys, let's be real for a minute. Mental health is something that's often misunderstood and stigmatized, especially here in the UK. We hear all sorts of things about mental illness, but how much of it is actually true? It's like navigating a minefield of misinformation. That's why I'm here. I want to get to the bottom of it, cut through the noise, and separate fact from fiction. We need to talk about mental health openly and honestly, because it affects all of us in some way, whether it's us personally or someone we know. Understanding the reality of mental health, not the myths, is crucial to breaking down stigma and ensuring people get the support they need. So in this video, we're diving deep into some of the most prevalent mental health myths we hear right here in the UK. Let's break down some of the most common mental illness myths in the UK and uncover the truth together. You might hear people say, oh, mental illness, that's quite rare, isn't it? But that's where they've got it wrong. The reality is far from it. It's much more common than people think. We're talking 1 in 4 people in the UK experiencing a mental health problem every single year. That's a quarter of the people you see on the street, on the tube, in your office. These are real struggles, real people, and it's time we acknowledge how widespread these issues are. And it's not just the numbers, is it? These are our friends, our family, our colleagues. It's really important we understand this is something that touches so many lives, and we need to be having these conversations. This one really gets my back up. This idea that if you've got a mental health problem, you're automatically a danger to others. This is one of the most damaging and stigmatizing myths out there. It's just not true. The vast majority of people with mental health conditions are not violent at all. In fact, they are more likely to be victims of violence themselves. Think about it. When someone has a physical health condition, we offer them support and understanding. Why should it be any different for mental health? We need to challenge this harmful stereotype and remember that people with mental illness deserve compassion and understanding, not fear and prejudice. There's this misconception that struggling with your mental health means there's something wrong with you, that you're not strong enough to cope. This couldn't be further from the truth. Mental illness doesn't discriminate. It can affect anyone, regardless of your background, your job, how much money you've got in the bank. It doesn't make you weak. In fact, admitting you're struggling and asking for help, that takes real strength. It's brave, and it's something we should be encouraging, not shaming people for. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not a weakness. Oh, I've heard this one too many times. You just need to snap out of it, pull yourself together as if it's as simple as changing your mind. If only it were that easy, eh? Mental illnesses are real, complex medical conditions. They require proper support, often professional help, and definitely understanding, not dismissive comments. It's like telling someone with a broken leg to just walk it off. It doesn't work like that. We need to treat mental health with the same seriousness as physical health. It's about time we stop trivializing these very real struggles. We often think of mental health as something that only affects adults, but this is simply not true. Children and young people can and do experience mental health problems. In fact, half of all mental health problems are established by age 14. It's crucial that we recognize the signs early on and provide the right support from a young age. Early intervention is key. Let's give young people the tools and support they need to navigate these challenges and build resilience for the future. So there we have it, guys. We've tackled some of the most common myths surrounding mental health here in the UK. It's time to ditch these outdated and frankly dangerous misconceptions. Remember, knowledge is power. The more we understand about mental health, the more we can challenge stigma and create a society that's supportive and understanding. It's time to break the silence and have open and honest conversations about mental health. It could literally save lives. It's not weak to speak out, it's brave. And it's time we start listening and offering support to those who need it. For more information and support, check the description below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos debunking mental health misconceptions and fighting stigma.